And this is what we're doing today. What is going on, everybody? Valley of Fire State Park, and getting ready to head on down the road. Gonna check that out, and I think we're going to Mouse's Tank. So, gonna share that with you in just a second. Got to travel on down the road. We'll see you in a second. Hold on, guys. What is going on, everybody? Let's see if we can. There we go. There we go. I'm Dave. I may not, or I may. No, I may not be wearing any pants. Welcome to Happy Hour Live. What is going on, everybody? I was watching. Sometimes I'm here early and I'm watching you in the comments there. I want to give a shout out. Let's see if we can go all the way back, because you guys start early here, but let's just show who was first in the house. X Fired Up, Cosmic Mermaid, and Starman are here. RV Living Life, that's Gary and Carol, glad to have you here. Cowboy Biker Adventures, Dawn, X Fired Up beat you. How'd they do that? You're slacking. What did who else we got here? The Tigners are out there. Tigner Adventures, glad to have you guys in the house. And let's see who else we got going down. You guys have been talking, so I'm going through it. HC Carefree Highway, glad to have you aboard. Bead Trapper is out there, glad to have you here. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, let's see. Let's take that one off. This is let's see if I can I get out of the way there. This is Snowbird Mesa. We are up in the sky. So it's been windy here the last few days. There has been a lot of wind. Thankfully right now it's calm, it's quiet, it's peaceful. But yeah, it has been rocking some serious wind for the last few days, and I've been hiding out, guys. I'll be completely honest with you. I've been kind of hiding out. So I haven't been out recording anything. I haven't been out doing anything. But today I actually got out there, and that was the start of tomorrow's video. So if you're here early and you are watching, that is the start for the video that's coming out tomorrow. And got into Valley of Fire. Snowbird Mesa is about 5 miles away from Valley of Fire. So it's a nice, easy ride in and go and explore some of those places. And I have to tell you, Mouse's Tank, I think so far, Mouse's Tank is probably my number one there. But I'm going to be doing a few videos out of Valley of Fire this week, just going and checking out some of the different areas. They did raise the price getting into Valley of Fire. So if you're used to that $10 bill to get into Valley of Fire, that is now 15, and it is up $5, just like everything else. We're kind of getting used to it. So, but that's okay. They do have, if you stay here at Snowbird Mesa, one of the things you have to do, Snowboard Mesa. What? No, Gary, no. You Canadians just keep your snow up there. No. I have to give Gary credit, though. They kicked out a video here not too long ago. I was thankful they are back up in Canada safe and sound, and no snow up there, guys. But I'm talking to people back in Oregon, and they actually were seeing it snow on them this morning. So, hello. That's kind of why I don't go up too quickly to get back up to Oregon. But As you can see, I did unload the bike. You know, Joe, the computer guy, was out there and he put a post on the last video. If you saw, I was at the VA hospital in Las Vegas, and just a brief descript on that. Yeah, no, I ended up dealing with a hernia down in Kingman, Arizona, and ended up driving all the way up to Las Vegas to go to the VA hospital there and get taken care of. That is a story all in itself. If you want to see that one, you'll have to go back and check the live from last week because I kind of go into it. I won't go into it. I am doing better. I'm doing okay. I have been watching it, and yes, I have been wearing my belt. So I've got a waist belt that I normally have on. I didn't wear it today, guys. Went hiking around Valley of Fire around Mouse's Tank. Did some filming there, and I felt really good. But I probably should have worn that. So let's see what we got. That is how you spelled it, Dave. I just Snowboard Mesa. Did I spell it that way? Did I get that wrong? Oh my gosh, look at that. I did. How do I change that? I can't change that. I did not. You guys caught me on a let's see, hide that there. Snowboard Mesa. Well, the I is right next to the O, Gary. The I is right next to the O. That's all I'm gonna. I don't know. I don't know if I can change that now. Let's see. I've got an edit here. No, I can't. I can't change that. I can't change it. We're just gonna have to live with it. Snowboard Mesa. That's awesome. If you're snowboarding is fun if you're young. Yeah. I am a skier. Fat fingers, RV. That's exactly it. That's what I'm going for. So yes, it is Snowbird Mesa, not Snowboard Mesa. Oh, we're just going to start this show off with a blooper right from the very beginning. And sadly, that is going to change me or follow me all through the rest of the live because I can't go back and change it now. So, and the funny thing is I had plenty of time to change that. I did not catch it. HC Carefree Highway says, greetings all. Glad to have you guys in the house. Was I 3 minutes late? Three, not bad. Not bad. I'm not sure who got the pool on that one. I'm not sure. Tonight we're just going to talk about boondocking. That, you know, Snowbird Mesa is probably one of my favorites, and this is a place that I personally, yours truly, actually added that on to Google Maps. So if you look up Snowbird Mesa on Google Maps and it shows up, I added that on there. So just hiding. X Fired Up says I'm just hiding where I really am. That's it. If I give them the wrong name, then they won't be able to look it up. WCRV Adventures is in the house. How are you doing? Glad to have you here. Oh, Matthew Renaud is in the house. Glad to have you here. We don't have a big topic. I was just kind of curious because whenever I come on and I just want to kind of chat with you guys, it's fun to kind of pick something. But if you guys have any questions out there, you want to throw anything out, ask away, and we'll see if we can't pull that off. But boondocking is one of those things that it seems like the questions never end. And in fact, at the next exit rally this year, there was a big circle of people when there was a boondocking talk there in the morning. Bob had set that up, and lots of people wondering how you start, where you start, how do you find boondocking locations. And literally this place, I can thank my brother for. He was actually the one that showed this place to me, and he has actually shown a couple to me one that I have been sworn that I'm not allowed to tell anybody, because whenever I put it out there, whenever I tell everybody, whenever I add it on to Google Maps, yeah, people start showing up, and it's quiet right now. We don't have a lot of people here, but yeah, the last few days, this place has been pretty darn packed, including when I pulled in here about 3-4 days ago. There was a lot more people here, so you can definitely feel the effects of COVID and new people starting to get out and doing the nomad thing. So uh do, 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 do. So just to catch you up on the week, it was right after the live. I hung around the VA hospital for a little while just to make sure that I was going to be okay, and it ended up being just fine. Everything is fine. I pulled out to this way Monday and got over here safe and sound, and then I think it was the following day, Miss Karen and Jim Bertrand, our own big Jim Bertrand, actually showed up. Karen is having some problems with her rig, and Jim was helping her out with that, getting that stuff taken care of. So I don't see them in the house. I think Jim actually sent me a text and said he didn't have good internet, so he wasn't sure if he was going to be able to make the live tonight. But he did get up to Canada himself, and made kind of a bonsai run for Canada. So once he left here, he clicked off some good mileage. So RV Living Life Gary says where we're at, it's almost like boondocking. We only have 30 amp power and have to drive to the dump station once a week. Yeah, a lot of it. That's not boondocking though, Gary. Well, that's kind of spoiled docking. If you got 30 amp power, but uh, yeah, there are a lot of places out there that you go. They may have water, they may have power, either or. Some of them don't have either, and you are boondocking just for the sense that you don't have any hookups whatsoever. But yeah, Gary says no water or sewer. If we had good solar, and yeah, I don't remember what you've got on there, Gary. If you have a lot of solar or not. I know we kind of touched that, but at the next exit rally, but I don't know if I think you had a fairly decent solar setup on there. So I know that Cowboy Biker Adventures has added on a lot of solar up top, and I can say that I've been really impressed with some of the people that showed up at that rally. One of them sporting about 4,000 watts of power up on the roof. And yeah, if you wanted to, you just have to have enough batteries to fill up with that much solar. And if you can, yeah, you're not going to have any problem um, uh, boondocking and not running your generator at all. And that is a goal of mine, guys. I'm only doing about 600 watts of solar. I am running the generator anywhere between 2 and 3 hours per day. There we go. Yeah, Gary's got a little bit. He's got a little bit. Oh, there is a good one right there. Let me go back to WCRV Adventures, but yeah, 850 watts of solar, and then 800 on the lithium batteries. That is an important thing about solar, guys. You can have 4,000 watts of solar, but if you only have 2 batteries, you don't have enough storage space to store all that power that you're pulling off of the solar. So you almost have to plan an upgrade on your battery systems to when you do upgrade your solar. But here, WCRV Adventures said something, and this is the Achilles heel of boondocking. We are living in the RV now with full hookups. Congrats, by the way. They are new to the full-time RV lifestyle. So hopefully it sounds like everything's doing great. I get pictures every now and then from you guys and it's looking fantastic, but we'll need to work on our water conservation before we boondock. Yeah, you find that out quick that water is the Achilles heel of boondocking, and you really can boondock just about as long as you can make your water last. So absolutely, absolutely. If you're looking for a rig, consider your water. And the larger rigs are usually running about 100 gallons, and I can say that I can easily make it 2 weeks on that 100 gallons, but you do have to learn how to shut that faucet off and really conserve that water. And because once you're out, now you do need to move. So Crafty Traveler is in the house. Glad to have you here. Oh, okay. Bead Trapper says they're working on brakes and they can't get it till the end of June. So we're going to have to head out somewhere with the tiny trailer, getting cabin fever. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I don't know, yeah, I'm not sure you're set up there, but that's too bad. You have to wait till June to get those taken care of. I know Oregon does start, depending on where you're at, it does get some hot areas. I believe you guys are up in Oregon. Yeah, Crafty Traveler you have a little bit of solar up on top, and yeah, you work with what you've got. Yeah, and 190 watts on the roof and 2 batteries. That'll trickle charge those batteries and give you some charge there. So, and a 240, I assume that's a Jackery and a 500-watt Blue Eddy. So, is that a power station as well? I think it is. So, yeah, that's I always say before you go and spend all the money on boondocking equipment, such as thousands of dollars on solar and batteries and everything that it takes, depending on what kind of rig you have, an inverter and a generator would be first on my list of things to add. You will always need those. Then go out and boondock and see if you like it. I mean, there's no sense in spending the money, thousands of dollars on solar if you're not even sure you're going to like the boondocking. You might as well just live on the generator and just try it and see what you think. And if you like it, then you can justify the extra money, and spend that on the solar and upgrading the batteries and all that. So let's see, 6. Yeah, Cowboy Biker Adventures, they're done. Let's see if we can go back there. Yeah. Oh, now the RV Living Life says we can go a week easy with quick showers and 1 load of laundry. Laundry does take up, if you've got an onboard washer, I can say that is something that I do not use when I'm out boondocking. In fact, I just made a run into the laundromat here the other day, and just to do that and get that done. It was just 1 load, but I can tell you that the onboard washer dryers, those use up a lot of water. And yeah, I can understand that. 1 load of laundry and you're pretty well done. So it's not to say that you can't. If I have a lot of water left and I know that I'm going to be getting water tomorrow, I don't mind running my washer dryer and getting that and getting laundry done. But I also know that it's going to use up a fair amount of water doing that. Yeah, I just RV full time, you use little water even with full hookups, and that's absolutely true. And I've had this conversation with several people, especially after going past Hoover Dam and Lake Mead and seeing how desperately low it is. And I think that what the water department's plan on for residential homes is 100 gallons per person per day, which seems insane to me. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, if you guys know and have better info out there, but yeah, in their planning, they look at a residential home and they compute the water at about 100 gallons per person per day. And I can't imagine that we couldn't make that just a little bit better because that just seems insane to me. Just seems insane. 6549. Harry finally got here sort of on time. Glad to have you here. Oh, yeah. Crafty Traveler is using a Jackery and the Blue Eddy are both power stations. I have to tell you guys, I have a power station and that has helped tremendously. That was donated by one of you guys out there. And if you know who's always pushing the power stations, well, I've said it before, and he didn't want the advertisement. He didn't want to, but I just give a big thank you out there because I am plugged into a power station right now. It is an EcoFlow River power station. I've had it for a few weeks. And all of the lives that I've been doing on it have been on that power station, and it has been a game changer for me. And I thank those folks out there who generously passed that on my way because I'm very thankful for it, and it still hasn't helped me getting back on on the lives on time. So the pool is still good. The pool is still good. Oh, yeah, the background is so pretty it looks fake. Look, let me see if I can just get out of the way here a little bit. That is not fake. That is, I just love it here, guys. There is a free campground down at the bottom of the hill going into Overton. And I'll tell you what, I just absolutely love it here for that view. It is stunning. Now, we are up in the air, and or up in the sky, I should say. So when it gets windy, there may not be much wind down below, but up here, yeah, we're up where the airplanes fly, so to speak. So Doug D is in the house. Glad to have you here. Actually got to hang out with Doug. He tracked me down while I was in Valley of Fire here just a few days ago. Good to see you, Doug. And hopefully you saw that video. It was good to have you there for that. All right, let's see here. I see Jim. Somebody said Jim. Jim Bertrand is in the house. Hello, Jim. How you doing? Glad to have you here. He sent me a message earlier. He wasn't sure if he was going to be here. So glad to have you here. But yeah, this is I could stay down at that campground. It's at the wildlife management area down there, and it is pretty. But I have to tell you, having that view every day and enjoying that, I sit out here with my coffee each morning. I have a couple of pictures I need to put up on my Instagram of sunrises and some of the pictures I've been taking today. I'll see if I can't get those after the live. I'll see if I can't post those up there. But new video coming out tomorrow, and got a bunch of beautiful pictures of the area and Valley of Fire. So if you don't know the Instagram, that is new for me, guys. So go easy on me if I do something wrong on the Instagram thing. I'm still learning it, but trying to share on there. And just a secret hint, there is an Our Endeavor Facebook page that I have been working on. It is live and it is out there, but I'm not really putting that out just yet. So if you're part of the live here and hearing it, I'm just kind of giving you a heads up. Going to try to get that ready for prime time and ready to go here by next week, and I'll be able to do something a little more official on that. But if I see on there, I'll definitely know that you stopped by. Jim Bertrand, yeah, we were just saying, Jim, I said you were up. You had made it back up to Canada, made it back to Winnipeg last night. Spring blizzard on Wednesday and Thursday this week. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Do not tell Gary over at RV Living Life because he's going to go and film it. All right. So, Gary, you didn't see that. But if he's getting it, I'm sure you are too. See if we can get down here. Doug, what is it? Doug D. There you go. Doug D. You are famous now. Yeah, yes, absolutely, absolutely. It was fun hanging out with him. Doug is great people. If you happen to run into him out there, absolutely. Did I make it to? Oh gosh, you are going to give away one of my videos there, Doug. But I'll go ahead. There's a little hint. I have not made it to Chris Angel's restaurant. If you know the magician Chris Angel, he does do a show. I believe that's over at, I want to say that's the Luxor over at in Las Vegas, and had his own TV show. Well, he has family out here in Overton, and I guess as the story goes, there was a restaurant for sale here in Overton. He went ahead and bought it, and I will give you the rest of the story in a hopefully a one-take video. We'll see if we can't get in there this week and eat something and kind of show you. There is only one, but who knows? It looks kind of cool. So no, I have not been in there yet, Doug, but coming soon. Crafty Travelers. Yeah, she's posting 3 times per week. Friday videos are of a cross-country trip 2021, and not taco. Tuesday, Sunday videos are the desert trip where we met you. Oh, that's awesome. Awesome. Look forward to seeing that. So hopefully we can get you on one of the at the end of the month. The last Sunday of the month is our open mic night, where I invite any of the YouTubers out there, anybody really that wants to come on and say hi. Come join us, and would love to hear about what you do and just kind of give you a shout out for your channel. So let's see here. So glad to have you here, though. I'm trying to keep up with the comments, guys. Here we go. Ralph Hattenberg, glad to have you in the house. Dave, sure like the view over your shoulder. Thank you. Yes. Yep. That is one of my favorites. I have not put a video together yet because I don't know if I have a full top 10 of my favorite boondocking locations, but I can guarantee you that Snowbird Mesa is going to be on this list, and it is one of my favorites, and have been back here several times since I can't say I discovered it, as it was shown to me by my brother, and I've been back here ever since. So, Dave, tie the Facebook page to your Instagram. Okay. Tie the Facebook page to your Instagram. Life is simple after that. I don't know how that works, but I'm working on it, Gary. I am working on it. So gonna try to do that. I found 6549. Carrie says I found the Facebook page this evening. Good. Let's see. And Gary, I just to follow up on that, I'm learning. I'm learning. So yeah, Tom and Lori, they have all the snow up there in Reno. They headed back up there early. Tom, if you've been watching the if you've been watching their videos, they did get up to Reno, and Tom is going to be getting in and getting his knee taken care of. He injured his knee, and that's still bothering him. Still having trouble with that. So good luck to them. But unfortunately, moving that far north that quickly, yeah, they were talking on their last video that they've got snow planned and cold weather, and yeah, all the things that we tried to avoid. So so let's see. Will that be the 24th? That would be the 24th. Now you're gonna make me look. I'm not sure. I think so. Let me see if I can pull up a calendar real quick just to see here. Yep, that will be, because there's only 31 or 30 days in the month. So yep, that will be the 24th. Absolutely. Absolutely. Come by, and would love to have you on. So open mic night is something that we started a few months ago. And it just has been an absolute blast. We've done it ever since. So thank you. I appreciate it. It's looking good. Keep tweaking. Yes, working on it. Absolutely working on it. So thank you, Gary. Again, not ready for prime time. I don't have the right photos and everything up there, but working on that. So Gary, that is, you can't put out misinformation like that. That can't be true. That 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 can't be true. But Tom and Lori said, yeah, rain to snow Monday with a low of 19 degrees, 7 Celsius for you Canucks up there. So you can read those Celsiuses. I can't read those. Or at least I can't tell you what degrees that is, but apparently -7 Celsius is 19 degrees Fahrenheit. So, Tom and Lori, glad to have you guys in the house. Good to see you here. Oh, let's see. So yeah, from here, from Snowbird Mesa, there, you have the option of and filling up on water. Basically, you have to dump and take on water every, however long you can make that happen. And there is a free dump. It's free as long as you pay to get into Valley of Fire. So that right now would run you $15. You can go in there, you can dump, drop your trash, and take on or dump your tanks, and $15. And it's good for the whole day. It's basically you're paying $15 to get in for the day. So there is a few others, but they're a long ways away, and and I have not actually used them. It just seems like a no-brainer to go into the park and actually fill up there. It is, if you saw the Our Endeavor Today video, the latest one, it is the prettiest place I've ever had to dump my tanks. Let's put it that way. I think of the video I said dump my poop. So but Dave, how are you feeling? I am doing great. Guys. Absolutely. Thankfully, have had no more issues ever since that one time. I have been watching it and being careful with it. As you can see in the background there, I did unload the bike against a lot of wishes of people. But I tell you what, I just love riding, guys. And when you go a few days without any pain and you're looking at that bike sitting in the back of the truck, I decided that I wanted to, I have to ride. And so I'm being very careful with it, And in fact, today, went into Valley of Fire. I was going to ride the bike, but I wasn't sure if it was going to be windy again today. So I passed on that and drove the truck in. As the day turned out, I should have rode the bike. It would have been an absolutely beautiful bike, a beautiful ride going into Valley of Fire. And Doug, I know you can relate to that because you've probably spent a lot of time riding in there, but it is absolutely beautiful. So yeah, Jim Bertrand was here. He tried to help me unload that bike. It's actually, I didn't need the help. I've unloaded bikes for so long that I really didn't need the help. And trying to explain that people don't understand, but I've gotten pretty darn good at it. So, okay. Anyway, I did not know that. Okay, I didn't want to say what we have. Hold on one second. Would you like to say hi? We have a special guest.
Hi, everybody. Wanted to say hi.
Absolutely.
Little monster here.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. No, Jim asked earlier and I didn't want to say anything. So I thought, well, I don't know if you wanted me to put that out there or not. What? If you were still here at Snowbird Mesa. So yeah.
Just saying hi.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Video bomb. And then I'll go.
And then well, good seeing you again. All right. Everybody. See you later. So Jim, I guess that answers your question. He was asking earlier if Miss Karen was here, and I don't like to give that out. Generally, that is up to the people. I don't like to say it out on the live, but good to have them here. RV Living Life says, how you doing? And I will pass that on to Miss Karen. So she's down the way about 100 yards. So I'll have to go down there and say hi. I love the new yeah. Anyway. Okay. Tom and Lori, there we go. So back to boondocking, we have gone 21 days before dumping and getting more water. I want to tell you, if you're looking for professional boondockers, Tom and Lori have that figured out, guys. If they can do it, boy, I can do it by myself. I have 100 gallons of water, and I can make that last for a pretty good 21 days by myself. Now you guys bring it to a whole nother level, because I don't think I could make it with two people. I think the best that Karen and I did was 3 weeks, was 21 days. So, but yeah, without being able to dump and take on water. Absolutely. Lots of highs out there to Karen. She'll get to see those. So she's having some technical difficulties over there. So that's the reason why she can't be here, but she wanted to say hi. So, yeah. Don says Cowboy Biker Adventure says 17 days for me, and he's alone. So yeah, and that's it. Yeah, I can do. If I really script, I think I can probably pull off 30 days, but I have to give up some things to make that happen. So, yeah, there are a lot of tricks out there for washing the dishes, flushing the toilet, and other things that you can do to maximize what you use that water for. So, and I've heard all of those, and I think they are Yeah, they are great things. If you can stretch your water usage to do multiple things, absolutely. And that's where it comes down to. So as far as, cooking propane, all of that stuff, I've never actually measured how long I can go on the propane. I do have a 35-gallon tank. And, so I know that propane is never really an issue. But if you run your fridge on propane, if you cook by propane, that will be another one that can cause you to have to go into town. If you have a fifth wheel, or a bumper pole, you can take your tanks out and actually run those into town. I do not have an add a tank or extend a stay on hookup on my propane system. So unfortunately, I have to move this rig whenever I need propane. But it typically runs me, you know, the if I get the full thing, the full 35 gallons, it'll typically run me for a few months. So I haven't factored that in at all. Yeah, and there you go, 350 watts, and you just have to make it work for you. Absolutely. Yeah. So, and they do well, guys. I've always been impressed by Tom and Lori. Hung out and love those guys, and they definitely make it work. They do have a backup generator. I think they would agree that a backup generator, having some sort of generator, is a must because um, oh, 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 there we go. I just blinked. Computer screen just blinked. Um, yeah, I would say that having that as a backup. Now, Tom and Lori have a generator you can't hear running, so I never know when they're running that thing. So they would have to come out and tell you how often they run their generator. So, how's the solar working out? Are you having to? Let me go back. There's Doug D. Are you having to run the generator daily? If so, how much? I am running the generator daily, and I have a 600 watts up on the roof. I typically am running anywhere between 2 and 3 hours per day, which is about a gallon of fuel, guys. On it is a diesel Onan diesel, quiet diesel generator, and it runs well, but I do add up the time and the fuel to run that thing. So that is more solar and more batteries are definitely on my short list of things that need to be upgraded. So that is with, and I think Doug is asking because I did switch over last summer to a residential fridge, which I absolutely love, guys. Without a doubt, I absolutely love. Um, but it does require more solar. I had 400 watts at the time. I added 200 watts plus the residential fridge, and before I was running, now I'm up to between 2 and 3 hours per day. So no, Matthew Renaud, no, we're not going to do that. Wait a minute. Let's see. I am froze up here. See if we can do that. There we go. There we go. Dave, you would have to give up coffee or to go 21 days. This might be true, but no, we're not going to find that out. I can't do that. So, Bead Trapper went 6 weeks. 6 weeks, no electric, no solar, no generator, just ran the motorhome. Oh, that isn't. Yeah, I have seen a lot of people do that. They will run their engine for 30 to 45 minutes a day, and depending on what kind of alternator you have on your rig, that does throw a good charge to those batteries. I'm a little hesitant to do that though, just because you can end up, you know, really overworking your alternator. They're meant to put out that power, but I don't know that they're meant to put out that much power sustained for long periods of time. So if there's somebody out there that knows auto electric, I know on this rig I have a 300 amp alternator, um, but I don't necessarily know that I want to run that alternator that hard on a regular basis to make that happen. So, but you know, I've seen a lot of people do it. I've seen a lot of people do it. So you're not the first. Uh, yeah, always need that Jenny. You know, my son came to me and asked, you know, what should I get, solar or a generator? And you know, I'm just going to put it out there. My personal feeling is you want a backup generator. You definitely want a generator. The solar is great, and you can make everything work on that, but you have to plan on those times when you don't have solar, when there's clouds, there's very little coming in. You will always have that generator to kind of back that up, but even though they rarely use it. Yeah, I couldn't tell you because you can't hear the thing running, and I've been parked right next to them. That thing is so quiet. So they've had really good luck with that generator. And Tom, I don't know if you guys have kicked out a video on that generator, but I have to tell you, if I was to get a backup generator, it would probably be whatever it is that you're running, because boy, I really like the fact that you can't hear that thing running. And even though I'm literally only, you know, feet away, and apparently does a great job for you. So there's a lot to say for that. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't know. You know, oh, Dale and Sherri are in the house. Dale and Sherri are house. Glad to have you. We have not done a video on that. Well, there you go, Tom. You got a good generator. I have to tell you, I've been very impressed with it. Whatever it is that you've got, I just from my experience, um, hanging around with you guys for so many days, for so many weeks, and never hearing that thing running, even though I know you must be running it at some point or another. Absolutely. And I have thought about getting a backup generator for the rig. It would definitely be that. I would be giving you a call to ask you what you've got and making that happen, because I like it. I like it. And I apologize. I'm missing some of your comments out there. And if I miss your comment or you have a question and I missed it, just put it out there again, and hopefully I will catch it on the next go around. But yeah, Bead Trapper says we have had a generator. And you know, the only thing I would only say, and you know, there you go. I mean, a generator is, if you rarely use it, but when you need it, absolutely. The only time that there has been you know, a bad use of generator is they use these contractor grade generators out there, and I can't blame them because they are cheaper, but man, I want to tell you, those things are loud. They're made for a construction site, not necessarily a boondocking location. And if you're parked nearby, and especially if they're running that thing into the night, they are loud and they are kind of obnoxious. And so if you're going to get a generator, definitely think about making sure it's a quiet one. So Jennifer LaFord is in the house. Hello, dear. How you doing? Glad to have you here. Let's see. Ooh. hello, Mr. Dave. Yep, glad to have you here. Well, I think we are almost at the top of the hour. Unless you guys had anything else, I think this is going to wrap this live up. I good to see my brother and my sister-in-law out there, Dale and Sherri. Big shout out to them. Call me. We haven't talked in a while. Well, we talked a little bit. So they are the ones that showed me Snowbird Mesa. Can we put that up there? No, that's not that. Let's see that one right there. Looks beautiful. Yep, you guys showed this place to me, and I have given it away on the internet. So now what they're not going to show me new places anymore. I know it. That I have held to the other one though, and we know which one it is. So I have not given that away. However, I have had a few people have correct guesses because there is enough information for a Google sleuth to figure out by the video where that is at. And I'm not going to give away the video or the name, but Dale and Sherri know which one it is, and they said you can't show this. You can't. Oh, I honored that. Oh. Oh. All right, guys. All right. I think that's going to wrap it up for tonight. We're at the top of the hour. We did pretty good. You know what? It is going to be about Valley of Fire this week. I'm going to have a video coming out tomorrow, and going to go and explore some of the surrounding area. Oh no! Oh! Do I put this comment up there? Oh no! Somebody, let's see. I'm frozen here. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. I don't know what's going on. My computer is acting up. There we go. That one right there. If I can show it. Sorry guys, there's something going on with the computer. I don't know what. And I don't know if you have me or something's going on in the background on the computer, and I am, but I'm going to see if I can end this broadcast, and I'm going to just give a shout out. Tom and Lori said it, and they'll get the last word of the night. Let's see. Let's give it a second here. All right. I don't know if we're back on or not. I do not know what my computer is doing. It is having problems. Are we back? I don't know if we're back or not. You back. You back. All right. Good. Just enough. This is live, and I am at the mercy of computers and Wi-Fi and cell signal and hotspot signal. So this is a thing. This is a thing. But I was going to give Tom and Lori the last word of the night. They and now they've. Let's see if we can go find them again. Anyway, darn it! I think we lost that. I think we lost that. So I lost it. I'm sorry, Tom, Lori. But I'm going to give Cowboy Biker Adventures the last word of the night. Everybody have a great week. We will see you next week. Live life full time, stuck in limbo. Yeah. So it's it's live. It's live, and that's just kind of what happens. We will see you guys next week. Take care, everybody. Good night.